Hello, Aquarius. This is your weekly tarot reading for January 4th through the 10th. So let's go ahead and get started. Universe, what does Aquarius need to know? Top the deck with clarification if necessary. And here we go. That was all set up. Okay, purpose. Three of Wands. Living your life's purpose. What's crossing you is the Four of Disc stability. Wondering if what you are truly wanting, what you feel that your heart is and soul is drawing you to do, will that bring stability into your life? Your higher self is working with the Lover's marriage, so that's a couple of things. We'll go over that. Subconsciously, whether you know it or not, you're working off the vibration of the Three of Swords, suffering, being done wrong, or really going into your mind about being hurt by others. Past experience is the Five of Swords, conflict. So I'm getting a lot of relationship issues popping through with a couple other things. So coming up for you this week is the Ace of Discs, formation, creation of the new. Your inner world is the wizard, power of creation. So bouncing off each other right here. Your outer world is the Ten of Swords, closure. Your hopes and fears is the Princess of Discs, transmute. Yes, you'll be able to create what you want to create here, Aquarius. And overall, it's the Prince of Wands, visionary. This is you. This is you blazing your own path and trudging along on your own in very independent energy, like an Aquarius. Like if this wasn't a fire card, I'd definitely say this was you, Aquarius. But definitely coming at it with passion, with new fervor, and coming out of it. So we're going to look at this two different ways. See, this is coming financially and a lot of relationship as well. So we're going to look at it from the financial standpoint. Partnerships, agreements, contracts, everything working out in your favor here. Subconsciously worrying about you're still running on the energy of not having enough and not focusing on the stress that has been around you and kind of putting it off. This is you going and handling all that and resolving that energy that has been built up from this situation. A lot of release, a lot of internalized and releasing here. Past issue. If this has to do with money, this has to do with maybe losing a job or getting kicked out of your apartment, or conflict with business partners, or cancellation of sales. And then coming up for you with the formation of the Ace of Discs, that's all. That doesn't, it's complete reverse energy. If this is with relationships, you want to do what your heart's desire is and wondering if it will create the stability that you're wanting. Your higher self is running off with the Lovers, which is that bonding and that strong relationship and family tie, and almost like soulmate. Like this person is with you, creating this path and this destiny that you're wanting to create together. The suffering, again, it has to tie with the same as money. It's just the situation's been really tough. We put a lot of things on the back burner, and we've had time to resolve these issues. So this is you going underneath. Past experience with fighting and maybe a breakup or a bad relationship, and it never being resolved, and you carrying that karmic feel of guilt and non-closure, not getting closure, Also, if it has to do with your relationship now, it has to do with stress can bring out the worst in people, and you guys have been snippy at each other and have fought, over little things, it seems. But this is being consolidated coming up, okay? Let me do a little clarification on this Three of Swords here. Feeling like you've been done wrong and the energy in which we're coming from. So, whether this was a fight with a job or a fight with a loved one, you felt like you were done wrong quite deeply here. Okay, because they are thinking these things about you that maybe you just just slacking, or that you haven't you're just following what what you want to do. That these are just little fleeting things, that it's not long lasting or very structured. But to you, it's very important because this is you and this is what you are wanting. So it's just these people have this view of you, and that's not the view that you have of yourself. And it's learning to focus on your strong side and your passions, and they are solid and they are valid. Especially coming up into this situation this week, Aquarius, you're in a position to do whatever the hell you want. I mean, given restrictive limitations of the environment, but seriously, Aquarius. And with this comes this internalized energy of I can do whatever the hell I want. I mean, this is the power of creation. That's the best way to say it. Let's do a little clarification on this Ace of Discs. Peace, victory, and surrender. Moving through that stuck phase. Again, the overall energy is your own chariot, so you're kind of moving at your pace now. No one's forcing you. This isn't a situation that is forcing you to move. This is by choice and what you're going to do to blaze your own path. I'm getting a lot of fire here. I'm getting a lot of passion and visionary. So if you're doing an entrepreneurship, excellent. Throw yourself into it. Don't mind what the naysayers say. Stop deluding yourself. If this is something you're passionate about, this is something that you're supposed to be doing, have more confidence in that, because you're going to have that victory, finding that peace within. You can come outwards more, and you can have more passion for what you're wanting to do and be able to do it. This is where this is coming in. Your external world is the Ten of Swords closure. A lot of people don't like the Ten of Swords because it can be harsh, but really this is going to be a relief. This is the relief. You don't have to deal with that anymore. So let's do a connective card between your power of creation and finding closure. Nine of Wands, endurance. You have a lot going on. You have a lot out here, out there, everywhere that draws your focus, and it's just trying to keep up with it. And you're going to have a lot. It's going to be really busy, but you're going to find closure within that. Yeah, because this news is just going to be like, oh, thank God that's over. Thank the universe, that's over. Oh, my goodness. And you're going to be just added. This is somebody that is strong. This is somebody that's powerful. Somebody that is determined. And, I mean, you had the Ace of Cups here, or the Ace of Discs here, and then you got the King of Cups here. I mean, you got all categories checked. Your focus this week, your hopes and fears, is the Princess of Discs. This is being able to take what you feel deep within yourself and to bring it into the light and to shine bright with your choices. Again, we got passion, enthusiastic, visionary. This is, you're definitely going to be able to do so, but this is just you contemplating how and just embracing the energy of I will and I am, Because overall, you're the visionary. You are going to go where your gut tells you to go, and you do have solid backing with this. People do support you. You're not stuck anymore. And that's gorgeous. Okay, Aquarius, if you enjoyed this reading, go ahead, like, subscribe, check out my other readings, and I will see you next week.